Good morning everyone. My name is Angelica Arroyo Gadil from ABM 11YA 11. This is my performance task. Here in this video, we will talk about the interest, specifically the simple interest. When does an interest succeed? There is an interest when we deposit money in the bank, we borrow money, we apply for loans such as car, house, and other properties. We invest to a financial institution. So, what is an interest? When we say interest, it refers to the monetary charge for the privilege of borrowing money, typically expressed as an annual percentage rate. Interest is the amount of money a lender or financial institution receives for lending out money. What is simple interest? Simple interest is a quick and easy method of calculating the interest charged on a loan. Simple interest is determined by multiplying the daily interest rate by the principal by the number of days that elapse between payments. These are the terms. Interest is a fee paid for borrowing money or other assets. Principal amount is the amount of money borrowed or invested. Rate is the percent of the principal paid as interest per time period. Time, the number of days, months, or years that the money is borrowed or invested. Maturity value or future value is the sum of the interest and the principal amount. Annual, it is by year. Semi-annual is every 6 months. Quarter or quarterly is every 4 months. Monthly is every month. Weekly is every 7 days. And daily is every day. This is the formula of simple interest. I is equals to P times R times T. So, to make it easy, I have a triangle here, and here is the I refers to interest, and this is the P, principal amount or loan, and the R, the rate, and T is the term of loan or time. So, when you need to get the interest, you will just need to cover it. So, I is equals to P times R times T. And when you need to get the P, you need to cover it, and P is equivalent to I over R times T. And R is equals to I over P times T. And T is equals to I over P times R. Mas makakatulong ang triangle na to para malaman ang mga formula, kung ano ang mga nawawala na kailangan mong isolve. The equation are I is equals to PRT and P is equals to I over RT and R is equals to I over PT and T is equals to I over PR. Example, Ika invested 150,000 in a bank with a 4% annual simple interest. How much will be the interest of the investment in 6 years? the given is the P is 150,000 and the R is 4%. But the 4%, you need to get the decimal form of the rate by dividing it by 100. So 4 divided by 100 is equals to 0.04. The time is equals to 6 years. And the equation is I is equals to PRT. I is equals to P times R times T, and the solution is you need to substitute the PRT, and I will become I is equals to P, which is 150,000, and the R is 0.04, and the T is 6. So 150,000 times 0.04 times 6 is equals to I is equals to 36,000. So the next is you can answer it on your own notebook and just post the video. So example, Sophia invested 700,000 in a bank with a 2% annual simple interest. How much will be the interest of the investment in 8 years? So the given is P is equivalent to 700,000 and the rate is 2%, in decimal point 0.02, and the T is 8 years. So the equation is I is equals to PRT, or I is equals to P times R times T. So the solution is you need to substitute it first. So I is equals to 700,000 times 0.02 times 8. So the answer will be I is equals to 112,000. So the next is example. You will find here the principal amount. So U1 wants to have an interest income of 500,000 annually. How much must he invest if the bank offers him a 5% annual interest? So the given is I is equals to 500,000, rate is equals to 5% or 0.05 in decimal form, and the T is equals to 1 year, and the equation is P is equals to I over R times T. So the solution will be you need to substitute it, and P is equals to 500,000 divided by 0.05 times 1, and the answer will be 10 million. Before you get it, you need to use the scientific calculator, because if you use the cell phone only, the answer will be wrong. So it's so important to use the scientific calculator. So the next is you must answer it on your notebook and post it. Ace wants to have an interest income of 250,000 in 2 years. How much must he invest if the bank offers him a 8% annual interest? So the given is I is equals to 250,000 and the rate is 8% or 0.08 in decimal form, and the time is 2 years, and the equation is P is equals to I divided by R times T. And the solution is P is equals 250,000 divided by 0.08 times 2. So the answer will be 1,562,500. So that's how you get the principal amount. So next, Lola Jan had been in the hospital for 5 days. Jana borrowed 60,000. If the loan was for 3 years and the amount of interest is 9,000, what is the rate of the loan? Here we will find the rate. So this is how you find the rate. First, get the given, and the given are P is equals to 60,000 and I is equals to 9,000, and the time is 3 years, and the equation is R is equals to I over P times T. So the solution is R is equals to 9,000 divided by 60,000 times 3. So the answer will be 0.05. So the decimal form, you need to make it a whole number. So times it into 100. So 0.05 times 100 is equals to 5. So 5%. Next, to start a sari-sari store, answer it on your notebook and post it. To start a sari-sari store business, Ethan borrowed 20,000, and if the loan was for 1 year and the amount of interest is 2,400, what is the rate of the loan? So the given are, the P is 20,000 and the interest is 2,400 and the time is 1 year. The equation is R is equals to I over P times T. So the solution is R is equals to 2,400 divided by 20,000 times 1. So the answer will be 0.12, and you will get the whole number. So 0.12 times 100 is equals to 12. So the rate is 12%. Next, Krisha got her new laptop through home credit. The price of the laptop is 45,000 and she was charged with a total of 9,000 interest. If the rate of the loan is 10% annually, how long will Krisha pay for her credits? So here, we need to find the time. So the given are P is equals to 45,000 and I is equals to 9,000, and the rate is equals to 10%, and get the decimal form of 10% is equals to 0.1, and the equation is I is equals to time is equals to I over P times R. And the solution is time is equals to 9,000 divided by 45,000 times 0.1. So the answer will be 2. Next, answer it on your notebook. So Andrea got their new TV through home credit. The price of the TV is 8,000 and she was charged with a total of 12,000 interest. If the rate of the loan is 15% annually, how long will Andrea pay for her credits? So the given are P is equals to 80,000 and the I is equals to 12,000 and the rate is 15%, and get the decimal form 0.15, and the equation is time is equals to I divided by P times R. The solution is time is equals to 12,000 divided by 80,000 times 0.15. So the answer will be 1 year. And next, Ika invested 150,000 in a bank with a 4% annual simple interest. What is the maturity value of the investment in 6 years? So here, we will find the maturity value. Before we find the maturity value, we need to get the interest first. So the formula of interest is I is equals to P times R times T. So the given are P is equals to 150,000 and rate is equals to 4% or 0.04 and t is equals to 6 years. And the equation is I is equals to P times R times T. So the solution is 150,000 times 0.04 times 6. So the answer will be I is equals to 36,000. That is the interest. And how you will get the maturity value? So the formula of maturity value is P plus I. And the P is 150,000 and the I is 36,000, and you will sum it, and 150,000 36,000 is equals to 186, and that is the maturity value. Next, answer it again on your notebook and post it the video and continue after you solve. Sophia invested 700,000 in a bank with a 2% annual simple interest. What is the maturity value of the investment in 8 years? So, the given are P is equals to 700,000 and R is equals to 2% or 0.02, and the time is 8 years. So we will get the interest. And the equation is I is equals to P times R times T. The solution, substitute I is equals to 700,000 times 0.02 times 8. And the answer is I is equals to 112,000. And we need to get the maturity value. So the equation of the maturity value is P plus I. And our P is 700,000 and our I is 112,000. 700,000 plus 112,000 is equals to 812,000, and that's how you get the maturity value. So thank you for listening and thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and thank you very much.